Hello everybody, Terreno here, and welcome to the first dev blog of the new winter update for War Thunder, which is introducing us to the Soviet 9A35M2 or Strela 10M2, which is a Soviet SAM vehicle from the Cold War. The 9A35M2 will be added to the Russian tech tree at Tier 6, and will be the earliest SAM vehicle available for research in the Russian tech tree, coming in between the ZSU-23-4 at battle rating 8.0 and the 2S6 at battle rating 11.0, which leads me to believe the 9A35M2 will likely be added at a battle rating between 9.0 and 10.0. The 9A35M2 is armed with 8 heat-seeking surface-to-air missiles, with 4 already loaded and ready to launch at the beginning of the match, and a further 4 available for reloading purposes. The missiles will have a range of up to 5 km or 3.1 miles, and are specifically mentioned as being highly manoeuvrable and having a, quote, good maximum overload indicator for its rank, end quote. Unfortunately, they can't be fired against ground targets, though how well they would realistically do against heavily armoured tanks, I'm not entirely sure. I suspect they wouldn't do very well at all. Being based on the MT-LB chassis, the same as the Sturm S, this will likely mean if you're familiar with that vehicle, you are probably already familiar with the 9A35M2 in some ways, at least with regards to armour and manoeuvrability. Armour will of course be light, probably not more than 20mm, and realistically a lot less than that in most places, and will only really be good for keeping out small arms fire. Though as this is a pure anti-aircraft vehicle, you shouldn't really be near enemies in the first place, and if an enemy does spot you, your armour's not going to save you in the slightest. It should also be pointed out that the 9A35M2 is quite a tall vehicle, at about 3.8 metres when in its firing position, so care should be taken to try and avoid revealing yourself to enemies, for example by firing from behind cover or trying to set up in less exposed areas of the map if possible, or by frequently moving about so you're not always in the same position. Mobility is again likely similar to the Sturm S, which has a max speed of 62 km an hour or 38.5 miles per hour, which is a pretty decent speed all things considered, though the reverse speed leaves a lot to be desired, at only 11 km an hour or 6.8 miles per hour. One additional plus point is that the 9A35M2 is amphibious, which can lead to some interesting tactical options that may not necessarily be available to the enemy. The vehicle should have a 3-man crew consisting of a driver, gunner and commander, which seems about par for the course for these types of vehicles. Overall, this seems like a pretty good vehicle to introduce, as right now there are no Soviet SAM vehicles at Tier 6, despite nations such as the US, Germany, France and Sweden all having SAM vehicles at Tier 6, which is quite surprising because Russia is one of the most popular tank tech trees to play, and of course there is always the accusations of Russian bias, and yet somehow they've just missed out on having a Soviet SAM vehicle at Tier 6, which is only now being rectified. Now, whether this will actually make a huge difference against CAS is still to be seen, but I think most Russian players will be happy to have a more modern and effective air vehicle at battle rating 9.0 and 10.0, and I think it will be a good vehicle to have in War Thunder. I'd also be interested in hearing your views in the comments below. Anyway, just a short video for today. I've been Terreno, and I'll see you next time.